The other one also buzzing in trade is a Suzlon. Stock in focus, stock is down around 4% odd. And, one of the developments that played out yesterday was the fact that the CFO, Himanshu Mody, is likely moving on. Varsha's here, though, to tell us more and give us a deep dive with regard to Suzlon. What's up with Suzlon, Varsha?
Well, thank you so much for that. There are some key concerns. So let me just start with the exit of CFO, that is Himanshu Mody, who has been, key person when it comes to Suzlon Energy. So he's going to resign, and his exit raises question about, underlying stability or his long-term confidence. Let's see how Suzlon has been doing with Himanshu Mody. If you see, the debt for the company has been reduced drastically. In FY21, the debt was around 6,925 crore, which has reduced drastically, and in FY25 it has come up to 323 crore. So this gives us a signal that he was a key person. He was assigned a key role when it comes to turning around of Suzlon Energy. Well, the other concern that Suzlon Energy has, that net addition, if you see in order book, Q1 inflow was relatively low compared to the historical peak order wins that the company has seen. The net order inflow for Q1 FY26 was 336 megawatt, and the total order book, if you see, stand at around 5.4 gigawatt. So overall, if you see, the order inflow has been slow compared to the last few quarters that the company has seen. In Q1 FY26, the order inflow was 336 megawatt. In Q4 FY25, there was no order inflow, and in Q3 FY25, it was almost 304 megawatts. So this clearly states that the net order inflow trajectory has been going into downward direction. Also, company has been relying on the older order book. If you see, the 5.7 gigawatt of order book lends revenue visibility, but its execution is spread over 24 months, and this clearly specifies that the significant new large order wins is crucial for strong growth for Suzlon Energy beyond existing pipeline. Also, company has seen softening realization and low EPC mix, which has which if you see, the lower revenue realization is due to the downtick in EPC mix in Q1 FY26. That means that there are some low margin projects contributing more, impacting overall profitability. Company is doing more wind turbine generator supply, which has comparatively lower margin than EPC business. Also, some analysts have raised valuation concern. If I were to talk about Nuvama, it finds limited upside at the current market price, expects upside of only about 6%. And lastly, many analysts have trimmed their EPS forecast for FY26-27 by 4% and 1% due to softer realization. That means future earnings expectations are being lower. So these are some of the key concerns that Suzlon Energy has.
Some concerns. Thank you for that, Varsha. Astra Micro, while we're at it, stock up 4%, numbers on your screen. But sticking with Suzlon, Sudeep, would you have a view? When I looked at the numbers broadly, margins continue to inch higher, both sequentially as well as YOY, even though that's not the best metric. But it clearly means that there is scope for margin expansion. Sudeep, your take with regard to a Suzlon, and what do you expect? Are valuations running away?
Well, Harsha, I completely agree with you. I think I do like Suzlon, and my view will not change based on CFO's exit. I'm sure they will get a good CFO again, and that should not change the business or the business dynamics of the company. So the market, getting a little worried about the CFO's exit is a little too overreaction. That's my view. Point number one. Point number two, you're absolutely right. The margin expansion and the scope for margin expansion is significant. Overall, business is also strong, and I think a little bit of turbulence here and there is par for the course. We should not get too perturbed. I think Suzlon is a good buy from a medium to long-term perspective. There's absolutely no problem there. Overall, Mr. Chalsani is a seasoned, professional, and he has been steering the company pretty well.